All right, and welcome back to A Drink with Crazy. My name is Royce, and I will be your absolutely not knowledgeable host when it comes to D&D, with my other hosts who are totally knowledgeable on this subject. Let's welcome Convoy Bebop. We'll have him up here in the corner. Convoy, how goes it?
Knowledgeable is a debatable terminology when using stuff for me. Throwing that out there.
Oh, that's funny. And our other host for D&D Tuesdays, which is D&D Tuesday number 3, Nicholas James. Man, Nick, how you doing?
My brain died. I lost my knowledge.
God damn.
All
right, so if I remember what you guys were telling me from a week ago, you guys rolled under a 10 when picking how you were going to do this tonight, right?
I rolled 4.
I rolled 4.
Yeah, we're supposed to roll the pointy one, right? Nick ditched the joke.
After seeing all your dice that you have, like, Bill has a problem.
I have.
Domino, get off the table.
Well, now since you know how many I have, Royce, how many dice do you... I say think because it takes a long time to count all the dice, and you just lose count after a while. How many do you, dice total? Not sets, dice total do you think you have?
Nikita Drees, what's going on, Nikita? Thanks for joining in on the show. How are you doing?
Hey, we have a friendly follower now. This is what, 3rd time in a row?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. This is really cool. Thanks for joining the show, Nikita. So are you guys going to be on cam, or are you guys going to stay off cam?
I will be doing it intermittently.
I will be doing it intermittently.
When I'm done eating, I'll turn on my mobile.
Specifically when it comes to dramatic effect. Like, essentially going, would you care to fight this, Royce?
What? No.
It's an art, Steven.
Turn it. There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry, the face definition. I'm not on a good setup, so there you go.
Yeah. Would you care to fight that?
I mean, if we could get rid of some of the leather daddy vibes it's given off, like I probably would fight leather. That. No, I said vibes. I didn't say he was wearing leather. I said leather daddy vibes. Okay, that's some German dungeon shit that I'm just not prepared for right now. Okay, that's where I'm at. Okay.
Let me eat your soul, Royce. Let me eat it.
No. And how did he know my named it soul? Anyway, so anyway, that's actually not.
I know things.
I know things. I know what you dream about at night. Wait, what? What?
Just dream of the duckies.
Just dream of the duckies.
I know things that I remember that. Like, that's heroin. How the fuck do you know that?
That's heroin. Nikita James, I will fight the leather daddy. Okay.
I wish you luck.
All right. Well, the leather daddy kind of brings us into our topic for this evening. No, not German dungeon, but mythical creatures. The mythical creatures of D&D, and like I said, I always enjoy listening to my buddies talk about D&D. I am completely illiterate when it comes to D&D, and I'm using basically most modern like movies and TV shows like really, really suck right now. And so I get my entertainment out of listening to my friends talk about their absolutely insane and crazy adventures. Wow. Wow. All right. I was like, okay, well, he's stroking it like a cat, whatever, you know. And then I was like, that wrong cat.
Wrong cat.
Oh, if you weren't going to make that reference, I was.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, after listening to you guys last week, because I kind of just come up with like what you guys are describing to me throughout this episode, and it'll give me the topic for next week's episode as we go on. But one of the things that just really struck me is just some of the just different like mystical and magical creatures you guys were what? Oh God, Nick, are we just gonna show off all stream? Wow.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
I mean, Nikki, look behind me.
Yeah, dude, it's sad I have to do this from a hotel room, dude, because I want to get my nerd wallet behind me because like I don't have like as much as what you got going on, but I still got some pretty cool stuff.
You got more going on behind you than I do. I got a black.
I have a lamp and some
Basement.
stodgy ass. Where the fuck are you? Oh, that's basement. Okay. For some reason, I thought that was Bill's camera. I don't know what the hell happened.
No. I'm over here.
I'm over here.
What I'm really concerning is that guy is going to be backing in next to me. I don't know if you can tell from the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay, so Royce, where would you like to begin so I can open up my deliciously awesome collection?
Okay, so let's start easy on this topic because I know how giddy you two get. Okay. Easy.
So are we starting with playable races?
No, what's one of your favorite, just pick one, and you guys have to pick one of your favorite creatures to encounter while playing.
As an enemy or
nope. Doesn't
just
matter.
Just
in general, what's one of your favorite creatures to encounter while you're playing? And why? And then give us like a little short story about like that thing and what made it so fun.
Okay.
Or like,
do you want to go first, or would you like me to go first?
You can go first. I'm, like I said, eating.
So, for me, I would have to go with your run-of-the-mill Lich.
Okay, what's Lich?
So here, actually, let me pull up the page so everybody in the class has an idea of what we're talking about here. If I can find the damn page. Okay, it's 202. They're looking. So, your run-of-the-mill Lich. So it is your stereotypical undead. It's really messy to fight with.
Okay.
And it's a lot of fun. The reason why I personally like dealing with liches, because A, they get lair effects, B, they have legendary actions, C, usually the DM makes them absolutely crazy and just fun to deal with. Because whenever I play a lich, I like to play it insane. Like, this dude is ancient beyond your imagination, and he survives Voldemort style while eating souls.
Right.
So he's just like, hello.
Hello.
I would like to eat your soul. Or you can just do me like a favor and kill this guy I don't like.
Okay.
He's still a penny. That's what,
it reminds me of a joke on one of the many YouTube videos I watch. It's like 9 millimeters for the body, 45 is for the soul. You got to make sure that motherfucker doesn't come back as a lich.
But, so liches are one of the major staples of D&D, that when you're going to fight a big bad evil guy, there's a really good chance that the DM's going to make him a lich.
And it's so prominent, in fact, that World of Warcraft made an entire expansion around the lich.
Yeah.
The third World of Warcraft expansion was Wrath of the Lich King. Not even
Lich King, that's where I'm getting it from. I'm like, why does that sound so... my brother used to play back when WoW came out. So my brother's been playing games, which was really weird because you would not expect my brother to do that. But my brother used to play Ultima Online. back in the day. So yeah, like some old school stuff, right? And then when World of Warcraft came out, he jumped over to that. So like you kept saying Lich, and I was like, Lich. I was like, why do I keep wanting to say Lich King? I keep wanting to say that, and I don't know why. Leather Daddy, go away.
Wrath of Lich King is where I jumped on the WoW, and Cataclysm is where I jumped off.
Explorer do? Leather Daddy, no touching. Leather Daddy, no touching. Leather Daddy, no touching. And then it goes away.
Hello, Susan Wojcicki. Just as a heads up, CEO of YouTube, this is all a joke. We are not endorsing children touching. Thank you. Susan Wojcicki is the CEO of YouTube, by the way.
I know. I'm well aware.
Periodically.
I'm well aware who Mama Susan is.
Yeah, I know you know because we watch the same YouTube channel.
Oh. Okay, so the Lich. So you like fighting the Lich because you can just make it this big, bad, immortal dude that's just hard to fight.
Yeah. So there is a few reasons why the Lich, for me, is just fantastic. It's usually just so thematic and so dramatic. Because usually when a DM...
Other words that end with ick.
Wait, what was that?
I said, and other words that end with ick. Thematic, dramatic.
Yeah.
Words that...
Catastrophic.
Usually a DM worth their salt will build up a Lich, make them this otherworldly character, and just make him like this pure, unadulterated evil that you just need to get rid of. And it's just every single time I, as a player, have encountered a Lich, it's just always been this just play. It's like watching Macbeth, where this dude just being like overly just dramatic and just, I'm doing this because this one person 1,400 years ago stole a penny from me. And you can give the Lich the dumbest reason ever to do anything in the world. And it makes sense to a Lich because they've lived forever, and the smallest slight is how they'll start a world war.
The more his motives sound like a Shakespeare play, the better it is.
I know. It's just, I know.
Oh.
Okay. You insulted my grandmother incidentally. I'm going to kill your entire bloodline. You thought my slippers were one shade of red, but in fact they were a different shade of pink.
Why does the Lich sound like Roger from American Dad to me?
Because I always think of him as Roger.
Steve, you can have your skin back. Or Jeff, it's Jeff. You can have your skin back. No, stop it. Stop it. You have tenacity. Sorry, I love Roger. He's great.
Mine is nowhere near as complicated as Nick's explanation.
Okay, what's one of your favorites, man? What's one of your favorite, creatures to come across? And it doesn't have to be an enemy either. So it's just a creature that you guys like coming across. They're, just whatever you think.
Fairy dragon.
I was going to pick fairy dragon before I looked at the book and said Lich.
So a fairy dragon is about the size of a cat. It's more so. I know he's got the book, but I ran it. I wanted to run it when I was DM, but they can go invisible as a bonus action. They're more trickster than like the regular dragon.
Well, they're not actually dragons.
Here you go, Nick. If you want to show it.
Yeah. See, I know it's not technically a dragon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just in case anybody wants to read anything, pause the screen, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. So it's a fey creature.
Mm-hmm.
The coolest thing I think about them is how the regular mean dragons all stay their same color, Royce.
Yes, from what you guys have told to me, yes, I do know this.
Fairy dragons change color as their age goes.
They have 7
I think until it's 50 years, and then they're violets at the end of 50.
Yeah.
So, and each color correlates to a different spell in the manual. They get one spell a day. This is innate magic ability. But they're cool to come across because I like to play it as like the Cheshire Cat is how I play fairy dragons to an extent.
Interesting.
Yeah,
it's a fake.
When I bring a fairy dragon, I too also think of the Cheshire Cat. It's just so fun to play them that way.
Yeah, creatures of the Fae are really just their own league of weird.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
We can have a whole episode on the Feywild. It's ridiculous shit.
Really?
So, quick synopsis of the Feywild, and I do mean quick. Doing acid, shrooms, DMT, on a completely empty stomach after drinking like an entire distillery full of alcohol and somehow survive, and then decide to go on a peyote mind trip, and then you have the Feywilds.
What the hell? I love how you're just like, how much more ridiculous can I make this sound?
Seriously, the Feywild stems from everything that is just sheer trickery to an endless forest to you see every colors of the rainbow and you taste them too.
That's very strange. What? So that'll be a different. So
but the Feywilds can also be super dark.
So what are some of your, because you kind of talked about the ones that you just like encountering, so, and like what are some of your favorite, I guess what Bill. Oh, I don't know, he'll probably jump back in here in a minute, so we can wait for him if we have to.
So real quick, since I have the book here, I want to show you something that I just think is awesome.
I don't know what happened there.
I got nothing.
So, real quick, I want to show you something that I think Bill will get a complete kick out of, because they are without a doubt like terrifying and useless at the same time.
Terrifying and useless at the same time.
Are we still in the Feywild at this point?
Oh, we can be if you'd like. Yeah, because you didn't really say much.
Oh, no. His synopsis is probably completely accurate.
His was a lot of drugs mixed together. Wait, hold on. Stay on there.
Move it down. Hold on. Move it down a bit.
A flump.
Yes, the flump.
What the hell is
but funny enough, the next thing that I
why does it look like a sea? Why does it look like a sea clam made love with an octopus?
It's a fungi squid. Well, it's a fungi jellyfish, really.
Mushroom jellyfish.
Mushroom jellyfish. Boy, they didn't show that one in SpongeBob.
Nope. These things are.
But it is in Pokemon.
They are.
You can't tell me Jellicent doesn't look like that. You cannot tell me Jellicent doesn't look like a bastardized version of that.
Oh God, no, we're not going there, Nikita. No.
I got in trouble for making hentai jokes to the point where his 10-year-old started to say hentai, and his mom and Royce's wife yelled at me.
Royce, would you like to know what the Flump's special ability is?
PG-13.
Oh no, it's PG-13.
It is.
So if a player fails a DC 10, which is very easy to pass, dex save,
like a 50%.
They get squirted with this ink that stinks for like up to 4 days. And it's this atrociously bad stink.
4 days real time or 4 days game time?
4 days game time.
Oh, okay.
Which could be more than months if you play it certain ways.
Let's put it this way, Royce. When you say game time versus real time, a round of combat could, in reality, take a minute of in-game time, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
And a round of combat can take easily 5 hours.
Yes. Well, not one round, but depending on how many people you have. But like each player, uh, like their turn. Each turn is 6 seconds in game time. It usually takes 5 minutes to do your 6-second turn. So a normal round of combat on like 3v3, if it's small challenge rating creatures, challenge rating is difficulty.
Yeah.
Could take an hour of game time, and it only takes a minute or two in game. So it's like, yeah, in game time versus real time.
I've literally had it be where one round, just doing one round, was almost 5 hours.
How many?
We had like 12,
how many
13
turns?
players. We had like 12, 13 players, and it was a back and forth, just this debate over and over and over again.
So we had not a round. I lost count on rounds. It was ship versus Kraken. 5 players, 1 Kraken. Took 5.5 hours.
Oh, God.
And it wasn't a very strong Kraken. It was a young Kraken, and we had magical cannons on the ship. And our bard tried to kill himself. It was an interesting thing.
Was this the magical folding ship?
No, this was a different campaign. The magical folding ship.
Hey,
we never
Bill,
saw.
okay, you know the critical role trope of do everything to the door?
Oh, yeah. I was going to cast knock on the door. Oh, yeah, I'm prepared, motherfucker.
So
I love that part.
Here's the funny thing. I one time decided to be a total douche canoe to my players. And
one time?
One time?
This is one specific time. So what I did was they were coming up on a door, and I told them to roll initiative. And the really hilarious thing was it was just a normal door. I wanted to just mess with them. So they spent like an hour and a half like investigating the door over and over again, trying to lick the door, trying to like see if the door has magic runes. Is there another way around the door? Is the door locked? Is the door like what's going on with the door? Like specifically, what's the door? And then you pull the focus over to a chair that's a singular chair in the room. Like you want to make your players the most paranoid people in the world, just put them in an empty room with a door and a chair.
Why don't I? What? No.
And here, Royce, I will show you real quick the number one reason why everybody is afraid of doors and chairs. And I mean, every player is afraid of doors, chairs, anything really.
Yes, treasure chests are obviously the main trope. Mimics can disguise itself as any inanimate object.
Yep. Oh, and then you have the mind flayer over here, which is all. Well, that's advanced stuff. That's advanced.
That's advanced stuff. That's advanced stuff. Calm down, children. This is a little advanced for the youngins in the room.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it like down the DL on stuff.
Yeah, we're going to start with mimics. We'll eventually work our way into Squidward eating your brain.
All right, so we kind of covered a lot there. So what I've learned is one of the creatures that you're always going to deal with in D&D is the a-hole DM. Like you will not avoid that creature.
You got to mess with the players a bit. Okay, that's extreme. Random doors in this shop. Does the shopkeep just know what drawers are the bad ones?
Oh man. So
Did
what?
He put them there? Did they just move in? Were they in the attic?
What was one of your most memorable encounters?
Wrong button.
And what creature was in that encounter?
What was the question?
What was one of your
most memorable encounter you had?
like with the creature, and like what creature was it? And like then because I'm trying to learn. So yeah. That was an awkward question. I admit it. It was awkward.
Would you like to go first, Bill?
I gotta think as well. I know you have more campaigns to span than I do, but I haven't had any.
Now, question is, do you want me as the player or as the DM?
I don't care. That's for you to pick.
Okay. Right now, my absolute favorite encounter is 2. Then they're really short, quick ones. Is 1, I created a mimic writing desk. And literally, this mimic is just sassy and just like, well, hello there. I'm here to help you. Give me your contract and I'll make it up for you. Oh, you're being mean? No, you get no contract. Goodbye now, sir. I said goodbye.
What's up?
I said good.
Another thing with mimics is I gave a player of mine 2 mimics. One that's a chest that is super snooty and it's like, I only want the finest things in life. And I will not give you any of the items inside of me unless you give me something else equal of value. And the other one, he is aptly named Jack the Black Bag.
Okay.
Yeah, he named after Jack Black. But Jack the Black Bag is a toothless mimic that just like to talk like this the entire time. He's just like, hello, I would like to be your friend and hold your stuff.
What Digimon was that? You remind me of one of the Digimon that used to chase around Mimi in the original.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, what was that? Why can't I think of it?
Yeah, I don't know. If anybody in the comments knows, you get bonus points. I'll give you 10 XP.
I'll give you 10 XP. Oh God, don't start that crap.
I'm starting it.
Start making like coins and stuff and sending them out to people.
But
our stream.
The other one, sorry, real quick. This is real quick. The other one is I've made a Little Red Riding Hood moment for my players, where I set it up like, oh, there's just this like hood hanging in the forest. Oh, there's blood around it. Oh, now you're talking to a werewolf, and oh, he just wants to ask you riddles. Okay. And my friend Nikki was doing the riddles, and then she realized he's not going to kill her. All he wants her to do is like, if she loses, just walk into the shadow, and he's not going to do anything. He just wanted to see if you would uphold your word. That's it. He's not a bloodthirsty werewolf or anything, and I wanted to kind of turn that whole thing on its head. It's like, he just can't go out in the sun, and he likes riddles. And he wants to see if people are going to uphold their word. And if they don't, then he's going to hunt them down and kill them.
Why do I feel like you like messing with people too much?
I do.
That's the whole point. What do you mean?
That's the whole point. What do you mean?
Royce, if you ever, and I do hope one day you do decide to be a DM and sit behind that chair, you will find that messing with your players and basically throwing a trope of, oh, hey, this obviously undead evil guy isn't actually evil. In fact, he's a downright idiot who just kind of stupidly lucked into this stupid thing. But in fact, he's just a poor intelligence idiot who has really bad luck. And he's hilarious as shit.
Can we still kill him?
Oh, you can definitely kill him.
Okay, I'm done with that.
See, that's the fun of D&D. You can do whatever the hell you want. You want to kill a church full of priests and school children? Go for it.
Let's not go there. That's a little too close to reality. So.
Oh, fair. But just remember, you will then get hunted down by everybody and their grandma.
And if your DM cares about alignment, you go from good to evil really quick. And then if you have a paladin in your squad, he will be basically compelled by his god to kill you.
Yep.
Oh boy. All right, Bill. How about you? What are some of your favorite encounters with creatures?
Well, the most interesting one was probably the team team fight versus the Death Tyrant. That was fun.
The what?
In the campaign that was supposed to be one shot that turned into a campaign, that was the island was being corrupted by a Death Tyrant, which is a dead beholder, and Nick's gonna get the picture of a Death Tyrant for you
But,
because it is spooky. But
Where the hell?
well, it's in alphabetical order, Nick.
I know, but it's not here.
The normal.
All right, it should just be under Beholders.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be with Beholder.
Yeah.
It's a dead beholder.
Because Beholder is plural in this, so I'm like, okay, it's yep.
Yeah, there. That's a Death Tyrant. Down a little bit more. Down. There you go. See.
huh.
So
Also,
those
this is a
used to be.
Beholder.
Yeah. Now you see the difference.
Interesting.
And ours was insane. But thanks to going around the island and not killing all the people that the Death Tyrant told us to kill, I ended up having like 2 salamanders and a ancient silver dragon on our side. Just within
Wait, how
10
do
turns of combat.
salamanders help?
Because we can basically talking to their queen convince. Salamanders are like 6 foot tall lizard people.
Oh,
7 foot tall
okay,
lizard
okay.
Not
I'm
what you
thinking of
think.
like my tiger salamanders I had, and I'm like, I mean, okay,
No,
maybe with their tail they
no.
were a little longer than my hand, but
Nick, can you bring up a picture again? If they're in there.
Yeah, I'm here.
I was gonna say, can you bring
Oh, you want Salamander?
Yes, you have become the picture boy, so hold up the pictures, picture boy.
If I have this on my laptop, I just do internet pictures, but I don't have my laptop on my phone. Headed down to Tennessee. But, yeah, no. Quit making yourself big.
There's a way to do it, but I don't
Salamanders.
know. Oh. That's
Yeah.
not what a salamander is at
people.
all. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually more real quick, just to kind of give you a...
Yeah, that's the salamanders that we were having fighting.
That's a snake. That's not a salamander.
No, it's
Where's
not.
the back legs? Where's the back legs?
Can you show, if he's complaining about snakes, you want to show him a Yanti real quick? So he'll stop complaining about snake people?
Yeah, I'll pull out a Yanti for him.
Well, that sounds not... No. No.
You said that looks too much like a snake, so we're going to show you what a D&D snake person looks like.
Okay.
There's no back legs. Salamanders are amphibians. They have a type of back legs. I am not down with this character. See, yeah, that looks like... Yeah, I've seen snake people look like that, though. That's the typical snake person look from, like, literally every cartoon ever.
This is the magic world, Royce. It doesn't have to be based on reality.
You don't know this.
Yes,
What
I do.
is that?
That's a pureblood.
Looks like a person.
I know.
That's not a snake.
She has snake eyes and
Actually, it's not a snake either. It's a Yanti. It's a whole
thing, man.
But
Why didn't you tell me?
no, we did.
He did.
Hey, Bill, do you want me to show him the biggest, baddest monster?
I have a feeling you're being sarcastic. Not the message that came up. Does Nikki play a bard in any of your games?
Wait, what?
Nikki just commented hot when you showed the Pure Blood Yanti. Do they play a bard in anything of yours?
Hey, Bill, do you want me to show Royce
Did you hear what?
biggest,
Hey,
baddest monster
answer the
in D&D?
question. Does Nikita play a bard in any of your games?
She hasn't been in. She did a one-shot with me a couple of years ago, and I think she was a fighter. No, she was a barbarian.
Okay, never mind.
Nikki,
Wait.
Is my microphone that bad?
you're a barbarian, right?
There's a lot of background noise, Bill. You can hear like a lot of engine rattle and stuff.
I don't have a choice, man. AC's
No, I know.
gotta stay on.
No. I'm just letting you know it's not your microphone, but that's what's going on. So, but
Yeah.
I can hear you well enough because I've literally talked with you on the phone at the loudest of noises, so I can kind of cut through a lot of the noise. I will translate. I will translate trucker.
Hey, Royce.
Well, I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not, Royce. So,
do you want to see the
I
biggest,
was a Dragonborn bard in that one.
Oh, you were? So yes,
you
she's played a bard in my campaign.
Did you try to sleep with everything?
I don't remember that.
Why is that the main character trait of bards? It seems like
because
your persuasion can roll really, really high persuasion.
Really,
so Royce,
really high persuasion.
Do you want to see the biggest, baddest creature in all of D&D?
Okay.
Can't tell if serious or not.
Is it?
Aha! I figured it out.
1 second. I'm doing the thing because it gave me the wrong page. I looked at the wrong thing. Yeah, I got the 6 and the 8 mixed up. So yeah, no, it's not 268. It's 286.
Dude, you suck. You were literally ruining this. But I did a lot of intimidating and seducing in my last campaign.
Oh, it is a Tarrasque. Okay.
This is without a doubt the biggest, baddest creature in all of D&D.
That is not a lie. I was going to say Tarrasque, but I didn't.
So one thing to look at. So you see that where it says Challenge 30? That is the highest you can go in 5th edition.
So,
okay.
Put it this way, a challenge rating is like the level one person would need to be to defeat it, I believe is what they said it was.
So challenge rating is actually decided by if you have a party of 5, and if you are able, like, level 20 characters. Level 20 characters versing a Tarrasque will have a very hard time. And that's at level 20. That's max level. And that's 5 characters at level 20. This should be a deadly encounter alone with that.
Yeah. Word for word. A party of 4 can defeat an enemy of a CR equal to their level without suffering any significant trouble.
Yeah.
The highest level you can go in D&D is 20. So having something at a CR of 30, 10 levels higher than you can go, period.
Okay, so that's one thing that you guys just gave me my idea for next week's show.
Challenge ratings, party makeup. How much is too much?
We're deciding difficulty of encounters.
Nope.
Yeah. He's not going to tell us.
I'm telling you right now.
But here, I'll tell you this.
Your words.
The reason why the Tarrasque is just impossible to kill, it's pretty much immune to all magical damage. And pretty much any physical damage that is done to it, it's also basically immune to that too.
So what do you have to give it, like, emotional damage?
You can't kill it.
I didn't say kill it, but okay, so the magic, it don't hurt it. The physical, it don't hurt it. So my guess is you just walk up to it and say that you caught its wife cheating on it, so it breaks down and cries in the corner. That literally sounds like the only way to beat this.
Technically, psychic damage is magical damage.
And
that's not psychic. I'm using my words. I'm not doing anything magical. I'm literally just giving it crap. I'm telling it that it was a head and kickball when we were kids. I never really liked it. I thought it was a very.
It doesn't say. Okay, hold on. It's not immune to magic.
It's resistant.
I'm reading. Yes, resistant, which means half damage. So it's going to take forever.
Yeah. It has a reflective carapace, so it's targeted by magic missile.
Yeah.
Or spell. Oh god, like just going into a Tarrasque, it just neuters magic users because its carapace is like it reflects magic. It has multi-attack that it can use. It just does stupid amounts of damage that it can just output.
Deals double damage to buildings.
And if you get trapped inside the Tarrasque, you basically get dealt basically about 56 points of damage a round, which is a lot. And to break free, it's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
So why would you
DC 20 Constitution.
Yeah. And it has the most hit points of any creature in D&D right now. At 676.
How much damage can I do? Like half a point per?
No.
You can't go half of a point, so it'd be 1 point.
But that's dumb.
Welcome to Fighting
Tarrasque. Argue.
Bryce, yeah, there is a lot to argue because at the level you would be at to be fighting a Tarrasque, unless your DM's a jackass, you should be able to do 200-300 points damage normally per round to something.
Normally.
So you could, if
normally.
That's what I was saying. But if you roll correctly, you could do up to 100 points of damage.
I heard Cameron did a one-shot, one of our good friends, Cameron. I heard Cameron did a one-shot, and he said something about, like, he just did this stupid build, and he was able to roll, and he was like, I was able to do, like, in one turn, like, basically 1,200 points of damage. I was like, what? He goes, no. It was 400 points of damage, but, like, times 3, and I'm like, what? And then he went into all the math of how it worked and his character build and all this crap. I had no idea what he was saying. Not a clue. Could not repeat it at all. And I'm like, he goes, yeah, I got a little stupid with that one. And I'm like, what? I remember telling Bill one time, and Bill was like, what? I was like, yeah, because this is back when I could remember. And I told Bill, I was like, yeah, it was something like this. And Bill's like, okay, yeah, I see how he could do that. And I'm like, I don't.
I will tell you.
I don't remember. This was years ago.
I will tell you, I have legit. The most damage I have done in a single round of combat is 6,500.
Yeah.
So it is doable.
Oh yeah, it really.
Yeah.
So best way I can tell you when it comes to like damage output, it really comes down to the DM and the kind of game that they're playing. Are you playing Final Fantasy or are you playing Minecraft? I'm on
play Final Fantasy, please.
I'm on the stream.
Sucks.
But if you want to chime in,
I know you're not. That doesn't count because that is not written as rules. That's some fucking bullshit magic. Like, yeah, it's okay. This one arrow does 500 damage base. That doesn't count. They're talking straight vanilla.
Trump rules is written.
Okay, if we're talking straight rules is written, 6,500.
It's more manageable than whatever the fuck you just said.
No, I said 6,500. Literally, I worked with the DM. Everything is rules as written. It took me 5 turns to power up so I could do this because it took spells that I was charging and basically doing to set it up. Yes.
And
he's got his buddy in the background losing his shit.
Yeah, hold on, Nick.
And you can't miss with a Ring of True Strike.
I'm talking about Wizards of the Coast officially licensed content.
They don't even license their own content. They don't even use their own licensed content.
Triggering people that are just like in the room. He's like, no, that's bullshit. No.
Yeah, that's my little brother Tristan.
Dude, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey, Royce, I'll let you know if you want anybody to come on stream. I have people.
Yeah,
my friend Charlie, he really wants to like join the stream once.
I gotta get depending on if we keep doing this, and we get to a point where like we just get like a bunch of people that want to join and stuff like that. Like, I may start paying the monthly fee for this.
Send me how much it is this upcoming weekend. I'll just shoot you over that money just so we can get Charlie on.
We'll see. So we'll see.
Okay. All right, Royce. What other?
But it'll open up a lot of other stuff for us too.
Yeah.
What's up?
What other questions you got?
Okay, so obviously we've gone over a few of the different like mythical creatures, different things, different encounters that you can do. Ones that you really, really, really don't want to fight. Ones that no, don't worry about donating, Nikita. It's not about that. It's about if it's a monthly subscription. If it's a monthly subscription thing. I want to make sure that we keep doing this long enough that we're not just gonna like start this and then we get the monthly subscription and then we're not doing this anymore and so. I'm
hella down for this.
Yeah, no, so am I. Because I think right now we may actually run up on our stream time. Because I think we only have like 20 hours of stream time per month right now under the free version. So, his signal is very bad. He said may drop at any moment. Okay, so he actually caught it right before he dropped out.
So, real quick, you asked like what's something that you would hate to run up on, right?
Yeah, like, well, we kind of talked a little bit about like some things that would suck to come up on. So yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you two options. I'm going to give you the funny one. I'm going to show you both real quick. I'm going to give you the funny one, and then I'm going to give you the, let's not do that. So the funny one, one sec.
All right, Bill may or may not be back in because thank you, Nikita.
So personally for me, the funny option to run up on is the satyrs.
Oh, hey, satyrs, a classical beast.
Yep.
Oh, wait, crap. Nope. Screwed that one up. Oh, God. Wow. Hold on. God, I need my own setup. Hey, There we go. Okay, it's you. Yep.
Yeah, the satyr for me.
Hey, look, it's Phil.
For me, satyrs are the funny thing to run up on because you will get the dumbest things happening at all times. And when you have to fight satyrs and you have a DM that really gets into it, it's funny because he will explain expletives and stuff that is going on. And satyrs don't wear pants. I'll let you elaborate from there.
Nope, I have no. But here, audio only. Cool, man. Well, hey, no, at least you got the audio, though. So, yeah, Convoy Bebop will be down below. So, Convoy Bebop, just because you can be in the conversation in spirit down there in the chats, what's one of those ones that you, that like, sucks to run up on? Like, that's kind of what we're talking about. What's one of your, oh, God, no, I'm not putting that on the screen. Nope, not putting that comment on the screen. Can you see the comment?
No, one second. Let me pull up my phone real quick because that's where I have actually the YouTube one, so I can see the comments.
No, you can literally pull up comments. Just go to comments. They'll see.
It won't let me do that on here.
You suck. But yeah, I'm not putting up Convoy Bebop's comment. No. But yeah. So honestly,
What? Yeah, no, I don't have any comment on YouTube from him.
The live chat's not going?
It is. Like, Nikita just commented.
Oh, no, we're way past that.
Okay, yeah, no, it's slowly catching up. Super lagging behind.
Things I hate going up against. Possessed armor.
Yeah, no, possessed armor is not fun to go up against. Especially when you're wearing it.
Nick, hit live chat, not top comments. You're getting yelled at in the chat.
I am like I am at like it's live.
Pay attention, bro. Pay attention.
Leave me alone. I'm trying,
dude. After running a YouTube channel for 4 years, like I had to figure all this crap out. I actually had 2 computers set up. One would run the stream, one would watch the stream. It was, yeah. I'm currently working on getting a more up to date setup. But yeah, my runner live streams. Yeah, I'm just trying to help. You're getting a lot of crap. It's great.
I will also tell you.
You scrolled up too much. I'm not reading that.
I found it.
Okay.
I will also tell you the pizza Pringles chips is really good.
Well, yeah, they always have been. It's like pizza goldfish.
Dude, I just found them. Okay.
How did you just find them?
I'm an idiot. Leave me alone.
I mean, okay, well, we're not going to argue about this. But yeah,
Nikita's known me since Deadpool came out. She can contest this.
I really have nothing else to add to this one. I just wanted to hear what some of the creatures are that you could go up against, and it definitely seems like there are more creatures in D&D totality than you would probably encounter in one campaign, unless the campaign was like 10 years long.
I will tell you this. There are 2 creatures in D&D outside of the Tarrasque and the Kraken, because the Kraken is basically the Tarrasque on water. But there are 2 creatures that all players really fear going up against.
Yeah, and Convoy Bebop just found Pizza Pringles. Yeah, no. That's a boomer phrase. I know. I agree. I know. I get it. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, boomer.
I don't understand. I do forget that we have a delay, so like we're reacting to stuff late.
Number 1. There we go. It looks like that, but it is this. But the ancient version. A shadow dragon or a Dracolich, just avoid it as much as you can, because they are not fun to go up against. And number 2, the next thing that all players like. So there's 2 types of dragons that people like to go up against. The red dragon, where everybody are like, yeah, red dragons are awesome. Like we get to have the prestige of killing a red dragon. Then you have this guy, where nobody likes versing a black dragon.
That's racist.
I knew you were going to say it, but seriously, they are the most chaotic evil of all the dragons. They will play with your insides for fun. They'll drool acid on you. They'll torment you for years and years. An ancient black dragon is not fun to go up against, and that's why I turned it on its head and turned him into a good guy.
So here's my thing. And I have to ask this question, and maybe Convoy can answer this too, but in the game, and obviously because it's anybody's game, right? But I feel like I would not want to play a campaign where you can just meet like anything at any time. Is it just like, oh, you can meet any creature and it's like guaranteed to meet all the creatures? Or does the DM be like, okay, guys, like you may not, like if you're excited to fight this creature in this campaign, don't be, because they're super, super rare and only if we do a certain story. Because like, are there things that are just super, super flippin' rare that you just, like if you actually ran into it in the campaign, it would be exciting, or just be like, oh, I kind of, you know what I mean?
So,
because I wouldn't want it to be one of those. I wouldn't want to just run into like all the cool creatures and be like, oh, well, that was anticlimactic. Like I would like to play another campaign to try to meet other things. So because
think of it like this: if you run into a red dragon in one campaign, and you have a different DM for the next campaign, those 2 red dragons will be completely different 100% of the way. And when it comes to campaigns, I like leaving mine open because giving that option that you can run into anything and everything. But like when you do the big stuff, you have to plan that out. Like you're gonna deal with a beholder. You can't just throw in a beholder out of nowhere. You can't.
But can you find a dragon turtle frozen in the ice on Mount Everest?
Yes.
And then literally have to go dungeon crawl through its dead corpse to go find some magical doodad?
Funny enough, you're not the first person to mention that to me.
No, this is the first I've heard of a dragon turtle on Mount Everest. So literally that was 4 seconds of thought for me.
Yeah.
That doesn't take much.
But
that's the only thing why I think if I started playing this, I think after my first, I'd probably want to give it like a short campaigns, but short 5 to 10 campaigns. And then I'd just start DMing because I'm pretty sure I have the mindset for it. Pretty sure, not
you
very
do.
sure. I think I do.
100% do.
There needs to be a story reason for it. Okay, we found a freaking dragon turtle in the freaking Mount Everest.
Okay,
here's the story reason for it. Dragon turtle.
Bill, here's your story reason.
Can't we do curiosity kills the cat? Can that be the reason? I will be the cat.
Bill, here's your story reason.
Ooh,
because there's going to be treasure.
Wait. Can I be a cat people mixed with an angel people?
Yeah. You can.
That's disturbing. I don't want to be that now. It makes it less exciting for me. It's like, dude, you can literally do anything. And I'm like, there's got to be some rules.
Welcome to Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, where it does not matter what you play. You can decide what you want.
Because it's landlocked. I can read him yelling at me right now. That's how well I know this guy. I can read his voice yelling at me right now. And by the way, the words big and bitch, those are his loudest arcs where his voice starts to crack.
All right, Royce. How long do you think we're going to go tonight?
I don't know, man. With Convoy not being here, not being here, obviously on camera. But yeah, I don't have a whole ton more to really ask outside of,
I have a question for you, Royce.
Oh, okay.
What is the weirdest creature you can possibly think of? Just throw something out there. Be weird.
Be weird.
Yep.
No, I get you, Convoy, and that is important. Oh, it's one of the weirdest things that I can think. Just off the wall.
Yep.
I don't really do weird. I do more like constructive.
Do constructively weird. Just think outside the box. Take your very logical brain and put it in the illogical box.
What are them things that are what are them things that have like the head of a lion and like the eagle's talons? Yeah, those things. But then like mine would like live in the ocean and have like a mermaid tail on the back and then like have wings.
I would not be surprised if that's actually a creature in D&D.
Well, yeah. You told me to come up with some weird crap.
Yeah.
But the wings, it can't like fly. It just can like kind of like come out of the water and like glide for a minute. But yeah, it'd be like a lionfish thing. Wait, what? Something fun to fight. Gelatinous cube.
Oh God. Okay.
We're going gelatinous cube. So Convoy is still in the game here. Nikita Trace. I felt like a Dragonborn bard is pretty weird, but then again, I have a party member who is literally just shadows. A party member who is just shadows. All right, that's
Okay, now I need to do this the hard way. I need to actually open the book and just look through and find the gelatinous cube because it is not on the list. Where are you?
Where
Would it be under
are
slimes?
you?
It might
What?
be under slimes.
I don't know. Why
Might
would
be.
I know?
Okay. Nope. We don't even have slimes. Probably under oozes. And yes, there's a portion that literally is just called oozes.
Oozes. Okay.
Ah, it is. It is. That is.
Oh no, I did the thing bad.
Oh no. Here's a gelatinous cube for you.
What is a gelatinous cube and why?
So a gelatinous cube is as small as like 10 feet by 10 feet cube of blue goo that if it catches up to you, your armor, your clothes, your skin, everything will slowly start to melt inside the cube. And the hilarious thing is, this cube is basically Jason. It's basically Jason Voorhees of all monsters. Just moving slowly, just like, I'll get you. I'll get you. I'm still moving to get you.
Okay, so so I have to ask this question. Why do all the creatures in D&D have this really, really weird, like, really, really strange voice? That's
it's just fun. Now, okay.
Yeah, sorry about the music thing. I'm trying to get things prepped in the background, and it's
out of all of the
working.
oozes,
I'm trying.
Do you want to know what the worst ooze is?
Okay.
I just love the name of it in the book. It's called Black Pudding. Right, there it is.
Because voices are fun. Yes, I do agree that voices are fun. You know that I know that the voices are fun.
To be honest, I try and make all my voices sound like they're on cocaine.
It would take me a while to decide how I would do the voices for things. Because I put a lot of effort and energy into the voices that I do.
When I want to make something really evil, I make them French.
Oh God. Black
What
pudding.
can I say?
Oh dear
I
God,
just like
black
doing
pudding.
French.
We have also again black pudding. Apparently, the black pudding comment is oh God.
Well, what can I say? It's just fun to have black pudding fight you. It's just all that's fun.
No, I think and my wife would probably get mad at me, but I think if I do my character and this would suck, but I would have to put on like and it is not good anymore. It used to be a lot.
What am I trying to tell you, Nikki?
But the Irish, I'd have to do my Irish accent for probably.
You're going to do an Irish accent, really? All right,
Wow, yours
give
is
it a
more
shot,
Scottish.
mate. All right, fine. I like Scottish. Leave me alone.
Like or maybe it's Welsh. I think everybody goes into the Welsh there. No, I actually was so one of the. I'll give. God, I hate doing my Irish accent on command. I used to do it.
Well, here I'll give you a moment.
It's bad. It's really, really bad. But no, so I was working at this hotel, and my boss is bartending. And he's got the whole bar sitting there, and he's trying to tell a story. So he tries to do like this Scottish Irish accent. I don't even know. And I was like, "What in the hell is that?" And he goes, "I don't know, a little bit of Scottish, a little bit." And what did I say? Because I shut the bar down, and everybody just stopped and stared. I was like, "If you're going to talk like an Irishman, you better learn to do it right." And he was just like, the whole bar just looked at me like, "What the hell?" And he was like, "How did you do that?" I have a lot of my family is actually from Newfoundland, Canada, which is populated by the Irish. And so they still have a fairly close to Irish accent. And so when I get around my family up there,
Well, right. What I will tell you right now is that you're doing a really great job.
But no, I used to be able to do it. Actually, I used to be able to do it all the time. Oh man. All right, Bill says mine is definitely with Welsh because that's my heritage. Bill says he's also going to go to bed. It's been a hell of a day. See you all next time. Internet ditteries. That's the third. There you go. We should be able to have a good one. All right, later, Cowboy Bebop, man. Have a good night, and everybody go follow Obsessive Customization Disorder on Instagram. You're talking about Irish-like accents, not your native one. But yeah, if I start doing the Irish accent, my wife will kill me because she likes the Irish accent a lot. So she hears the Irish accent and she goes, "Baby," and I'm like, "No." But no, that would be a good excuse to pull it out though, and to dust it off because it's been
would be
way too long.
I
think if I would say this though, dude. I think probably a voice would be really fun is if I got like an imp or like what was the one, the nymphs or no. I can't think. They're little flying like pixie looking things. Can't remember what they are. But no. I would probably do a Beavis. I would probably do a Beavis voice for those.
You want to hear a joke?
Right.
Your face.
You just be like, "What the hell?" And then you'd have to have one. You'd have to have the one like the queen one, who's really, really just like well spoken and like really posh. Like, "Welcome to my forest. Please excuse my subject." You know?
I smell caca. Bring me TP for my bunghole.
It's just, what is that? I apologize for them. They're a little uncivilized. It's just like uncivilized.
They're all on cocaine. They're all on magical cocaine. Magical cocaine's a hell of a drug, man. It's a hell of a drug.
Just something like that.
Also, Nikita, what can I say? The French accent is just evil at the end of the day.
Here's the problem. That's such a cartoonish French accent too. It really is.
Well, yes, obviously.
That's the one that is the one that
Actually, your stereotypical French accent is right here from Mondial.
But no, right here, this is actually a standard French accent from
I can't do French.
actual France.
I can't do
What
French.
you cannot understand? What do you mean you cannot understand me?
You know the one that kills me too is anything like British. Anything British kills me.
Well, I mean,
I know people who really worked at a Russian accent, and they can do the Russian accents really well. I've only ever been able to do the Irish one, and again, that's probably because I have family who's really close to it.
Well, I'll tell you this, Royce, that if you want to do a proper British accent, you have to say proper a lot.
Right. Yeah, you would figure as many British YouTubers that I watch, like I should be able to do one by now, but I can't. Well. No, but like I said, obviously, I'll also probably watching like too many Boondock Saints, too many hours of Boondock Saints when I was younger. Like I watched that movie, in Shepherds Who Shall Be for Thee, My Lord for Thee. That whole thing. That was great.
All right, man. I think we're about at the end now. What do you think?
I also think that we are about at the end because, well, I'm pretty sure that's just where we are. So, do you have anything that you want to plug?
Only thing I really want to plug is if anybody goes to my Instagram and comments on a new post that I will be posting tonight, which will be Demon Leather Daddy.
Demon Leather Daddy.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Go to the Instagram.
And his Instagram name is at Nicholas James 95.
But when I post him, he's going to be my first raffle for my party. And I want to see if I can get other people to choose what the next raffle will be.
Oh, there you go.
So go there and tell them Royce sent you.
Oh God, don't do this thing. Yeah, and
tell him Royce's Leather Daddy sent you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, currently right now I'm not producing on the channel just because it's really hard to get out to the field. But if you guys want to see more of like what I do here on YouTube, go check out Runner Airsoft. You should be able to find it. Just Runner Airsoft. Got plenty of airsoft videos on there for people to check out. Long, short, the whole nine. Or if you guys want, also go back, check out some of the videos that we've done here on A Drink with Crazy, and let us know what you think of some of the topics. I'm pretty sure we have topics that will make everybody mad because we come at things in a little bit of a different way here on this channel, especially when we're trying to like talk about, you know, we'll come at topics in just an off the wall way. Like I've defended Avatar: The Legend of Korra.
Oh, it's a good series.
It has some problems, but the problem is that because it has those problems, everybody picks on it for the things that it's not, because those are the easy
and
things
not
to
enjoying
pick on.
it for what it is.
No. What I'm saying is, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, well, she's a Mary Sue." No, she's not, and here's why. But here's why you think that, because. And it's not quite there. So yeah, we go. I've gone into that. I've defended.
Just do
that
not
show.
get him on Avengers Endgame. Just don't do it.
No, I can't stand that movie. I hated that. You know when you're watching a movie, you're like, oh my god, this is amazing, right? You're like, your jaw just like, and then you're watching a movie and you're just like, that's how I watched Endgame. It just got worse and just kept getting, and like all the scenes that people loved, I'm like, I literally hated that. I didn't think the movie could get worse than that. And then people would mention another, like, I really liked this thing, and then it just got, I'm gonna have to rail. We're gonna have to rail on that movie one of these days. I hate that movie. I hate that movie with a passion.
I will say I enjoy it for what it is. I can find enjoyment in it, and it has a moment I've been waiting about 10 years for, which is Cap holding Mjolnir. Give me that moment, and I'm happy.
No. But I agree with you there. I'm down with the Cap holding Mjolnir. Anyway, all right, we're gonna not starting this tangent. Go check out Runner Airsoft. Go check out some of Drink with Crazy older videos. Go see at Nicholas James 95 on Instagram. He's doing a raffle. Tell him that Royce's Leather Daddy sent you there. And we will see you guys all next time right here on A Drink with Crazy. Peace out, everybody.
All right.
Laters.